All right, all right, all right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, welcome you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, you guys? It's Jonno. Well, let me just go ahead and waste my items right as we start the stream. Let's go. All right, well, let's dive right back into it. Another day of beautiful distortion hunting in Pokemon Legends Arceus. You already know it. I did mention yesterday I might decide to go hard on some fossil hunting, and in fact that's how I'm feeling. And I was playing Pokemon Unite and I just thought to myself, Pokemon Unite is such a waste of time. Why do I play this game? The game's terrible. People just whine the whole match. They're like, oh, I don't even wanna, I just, never mind. And I was like, you know what? Instead of playing Pokemon Unite, let's just do something actually useful. Let's go shiny hunt and see if we get a shiny fossil. How about that instead? How about that? So anyway, that'll be the plan. That'll be the plan for a bit anyway, at least until I get hungry. I'll probably get hungry at some point, but whatever. Well, and it's pretty hot outside. Is it hot where you guys live? A little bit too hot. I got some stuff done outside and I said, you know, I don't need to go outside anymore for the rest of the day, at least until it cools down. Way too hot. Way too hot for that. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing that I was doing. We're going to catch Yanmega just to get it gone. Oh, we got alpha. If we see an alpha, we'll catch the alphas as well. Pretty good rule of thumb. Gotta catch Yanmega, because I want Yanmega to respawn and be a shiny one. That would be ideal. Still don't have a shiny Yanmega, although I did get shiny Parasect yesterday. Did you guys see that? If you missed it, it was it wasn't my finest shiny reaction. I was very disappointed by it in general, especially when it could have been the Turtwig. It was in the famous Turtwig spot, which I love that Turtwig spot, and one day it's gonna give me a shiny. Yesterday it did give me a shiny, it just was not shiny Turtwig, as you would assume. Unfortunately. Yeah, terrible shiny. Shiny that I don't even need, don't even want. Just barging in a spot that I would love to get a shiny, just not that species. Wonderful. Yeah, Blutwig plays. Exact same here. I was smart. I mowed before it got too hot, and I did a pre-mow yesterday where I like mowed about half of my yard and then did the rest of it today. I did front yesterday, back today. Came out pretty good. Oh, I would love to get a shiny out of the tree one day. It would be so beautiful. Is it Blutwig? Yeah, I was having a hard time figuring that one out. God, they always turn around right at the last second. You know I gotta do all the trees. Because once you do the trees, they can respawn. And there's so many shinies I need to get from trees. So many. So, I mean, we just can't even afford to, like, skip the trees. We gotta do it. Hold on, I played the alpha music. Oh, no, it wasn't the alpha music. It was the music that means you're being targeted. I would love to get the shiny Gudra over here just, like, so badly. Finally, it actually didn't turn around at the last second. Not like it helps. It is nice that they just stand in the same place and bob their head while you try and catch them, but it just feels a little too easy, you know? I know, crazy Amal it is, right? Hey, Mego! Good to see you, Mego. I'm eating fruit snacks because I'm basic like that. Wifey actually bought the fruit snacks for me, and I was like, you know what? I can live with fruit snacks. Dude, seriously? Let's see. Should I just knock him out? I think I will. Yeah, the intense sunlight is the only one that I actually have a hard time spotting. Sometimes it'll take me a second. A second too long. And I'm like, oh. The game looks too good. It's intense sunlight. Oh, come on. So hard to get a hit sometimes. Oh, did it respawn like while I was here? Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they'll respawn like while you're, you know, catching them, it just happens to be the time when they're about to spawn, and then they spawn. Because, yeah, that shouldn't have been there. You know, you gotta fly through and check everything. I mean, I'm gonna be spending a while in this area, so I may as well, but you never know, you could get a shiny. It could be here. Oh, that's really not fair. Look, you guys, I have individually packaged Twizzlers. Like from Halloween. I don't even know where these came from. I found them in the cabinet. I was like, you know what, I'll take it. I think they came from a birthday party or something. Oh, shaky tree. I don't remember missing a shiny Fluttermane. I thought I got 2. Didn't I get 2? It's always possible there's one I missed. I mean, it's more than possible. It's likely. It's so hard to get these guys. Like, if you run through here and throw 2 Pokeballs and get both of these, you're, like, so lucky. It's true, red and blue make purple. The color of royalty. It's no surprise. Purple is the color of the people who ruled the red and the blue gang. Gotta keep these peasants in their place, right, Azur? Oh, we got blowy wind. No. Gonna have to go battle something until it passes. Alright, now we wait. I've got a gigantic bowl of pineapple, by the way. And it is absolutely delicious, and I'll be eating it, so you guys can enjoy that. Now we gotta sit here and wait for this blowy wind to go away. Could you shout me out? Okay, Ryan the Fortnite expert, shout out to you. Ryan, tell us something that only a Fortnite expert would know. He said double pump. That means he's a Fortnite expert. His story checks out. Hunting for a Heatran in BDSP for Legends Arceus. I got mine from Sword and Shield. But yeah, that works. I'm gonna name it Jasper if it's a male, Violet if it's a female. Does Heatran have male, female? Most legendaries are genderless, but some do have gender. Oh wow, it's a gendered legendary? Interesting. Okay, cool. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, sometimes you just gotta wait out the wind. It's really annoying. There's a couple of caster ferns that I always grab on the way through here. I think they're valuable enough that it's worth memorizing their locations. I think I saw a bag down here. Sure did. Gollum has so many weaknesses. Okay, I gotta check all the alpha spawns. Space-time distortion, yes. Okay, we got one, you guys. Oh, I almost got him in the tail. We're pretty close to the distortion, so I'm not worried about getting over there. Amal, I do remember that. Of all the things I could remember in my life, why did it have to be that? Well, one thing I'll say is you definitely get your money's worth out of a game when, you know, when you play that way. Ryan, what are you trying to get, bro? I'm sorry, bro. I don't get it. You're trying to get a shout out? I gave you a shout out. I'll shout you out again. Shout out to Ryan, the Fortnite expert. He's a true Fortnite expert. He plays with his friends. He's got a channel. Let's go, Ryan. Legendary Fortnite expert right here. Watch the subs roll in, Ryan. Just watch them roll in. My dude is about to be rich with subs. Okay, whenever they spawn over here, it's weird. There's a lot going on in this area, so it's like, where are the rare spawns, you know, even gonna spawn? Should get the last one over here somewhere. Okay, where's the final rare spawn? Am I missing something? Oh, there it is. I'm almost out of Ultra Balls. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to actually craft Ultra Balls for sure. At least we got a couple of shield on spawns, not bad. See if we can find any more items. Oh wow, 3 EVs. Nice. 3 EVs. That was great. Oh, Alpha EV. Dude, if it was shiny Alpha EV, I would have fell over. I think she would be happy for me, Amal. Right? I think she'd be so happy for me. She'd be overjoyed. She might even mark the occasion on her calendar. So many EVs. Man, I'm really getting a lot of EVs. That's it. There they go. Okay, let's go take a look around because we could get shinies. Bonsly. Amal, you know another Poke-tape? Maybe it's the real Poke-tape. Ooh, shaky tree. Is it wind, Amal? Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I see it. Okay, we'll have to wait it out. Luckily that shaky tree was there. That was good timing. You know, after eating pineapple, water just doesn't taste the same. It's weird. Well, we gotta wait out this wind now. Just in case I get a super lucky 5-minute out or 5-minute distortion. Which could totally happen. Am I not gonna play Pharaoh again? Yeah, I don't know about that, Azure. I might not. It just doesn't seem like anyone's interested in it. I know, only Azure and me. It's a fun way to spend a few hours, but I've been more into Pokemon Unite. I haven't really felt the urge to play either. It changed to snow. I never go back here, and I realized it on the previous stream. And now I'm like, oh, I gotta go back here. It's a bunch of good resources back here. Azur, I think I really might do a Final Fantasy night. I mean, I could even go crazy and do a Zelda night. Plenty of Zelda content I never played on my channel. Yeah, we'll see, Azur. It's definitely gonna happen. It's just, you know how I am. I gotta have my thumbnail right. It's gotta be the right time. All that. But yeah, we're gonna do it for sure. Cause it'll be fun and we'll enjoy it. So that's like the baseline for doing it. Yeah, and I know you're probably gonna play along with me, Azur, which is like the most fun part for me. So let's get in line with like what game we want to play first. I know there's a bunch of Final Fantasy games that are in the Nintendo Online thing, which I've really been wanting to buy that, but I haven't had like a good reason to do it. Even though there's good Pokemon content on there. But you know, let's just figure out which one we want to do. And then I'll get my thumbnail ready, and then, you know, one day I'll spring it on you guys. But the real question is, what night do we think we should do it on? I think it should be Sunday night, because Sunday is such a chill night. But me and wifey do movie night on Sunday night sometimes, and then, you know, it can mess with it. So I want it to be a night we could always do. We could also do Monday night. Because Monday is such a throwaway day anyway, and it'd be nice to do something fun at the end of Monday. Something to look forward to. So we could do Monday. I swear, there are so many trees and so many legendary, or so many alphas in this area. Like, by the time you have gone and done every single tree and every single alpha in this whole area, it's like more than a day-night cycle. There's probably a more efficient way to do it, but for me, it's more than a day-night cycle by the time I finally get back around over here. Okay, I gotta get over to the Fabled Spring. Because it's nighttime. Yeah, I wish there was a video that would show me like a really good path. I've been begging Azur to make that video. He'll make it. I know he will one day. One day when he really wants views, like 100 or so from me, he'll make it. Okay, I forgot to come over here like the previous night cycle, which means that everything over here could have spawned shiny, and I would never know. And I will never know. Because I didn't come check, and there's no way to go back and check. So that's what I get. I should have checked. Oh, does he see me? How? Oh my god, he's psychic. What should I hunt for? I thought you were doing Gudra. Did you find it? Never give up on a hunt. Hunt all the alphas on the map. That's true, it's not a bad idea. If you want to mix it up, if there's a different alpha that you want to get, just go get both those alphas, you know, go knock both of them out and then go reset. Mix it up a little bit. Yeah, like Azur saying, you could just go do all the alphas, you know, just go clear all of them and then go reset, although it does take a lot of time. What else is there? There's Torterra. You could do Torterra. Torterra is awesome. I would do that. You want Gardevoir? Well, it sounds like you're doing Gardevoir then. It sounds like you already know the answer to this question. Gardevoir's a good one. It only spawns during the day though, right? Hey, shout out to Bloody Guts. It's going good. This dude's name is Bloody Guts. What the? Should I be scared? Yeah, it's only a day spawn. That's right. I knew it was one or the other. Okay, a little bit of a waste of time to spend that much time on Clefable, but the thing is, trying to get rid of those Pokeballs and get rid of those Great Balls. Just gotta waste them up, you know. Ooh, okay. Didn't quite hit the button at the right time. Alright now, alright. You really do get a lot of iron chunks if you hunt the right way here. And it's worth it because you need a lot of Pokeballs to hunt this way. If you take the time to stop and grab them, which I tried to. Okay, these doppelbonnets, like, I don't even know what these are for. I feel like I've barely even seen them. There's always a King's Leaf in, like, a weird, craggy location. Oh, that should have hit. Yeah, getting perfect Pokedex on a Pokemon that you want to shiny hunt, I think is really worth it. Like, really worth it. Because then you just know you're going to get the best, you know, odds that are possible. And you don't have to worry, like, how long would it take if I had just done the Pokedex. And especially on those hunts that can really drag on sometimes. You don't want to be wondering the whole time, what if I would have just done the Pokedex? Oh, this thing. Alpha Onyx and Alpha Steelix right next to each other. That's kind of cool. What's my favorite shiny? Oh man, well I do like my shiny Mewtwo. I gotta say, that thing is pretty sweet. I never get to play with it because it's in Pokemon Let's Go. But it probably is my favorite shiny. No shaky trees over here. And these are the best shaky trees you can get because they have Cherubi and whatever the other one's called. Damn, they always knock me over. You gotta get just far back enough. Yeah, Cherim, I think. Yeah, they jump out of the trees. It's really handy. I want to get the shiny. Every one of these trees can have Cherubi or Cherim in it, but none of them were shaky this time. Very unfortunate. Because I like those shiny checks a lot. Dude, they are following me. Thank you for this shiny luck. Bye, love. Okay. Little hoppy rock. Little hippity hoppity. Ha, I can use earth power even though you're levitating. I guess it makes sense since technically this is before Kanto, right? Oh dear, we got breezy weather. We got the breezy weather. I know, why are the graphics literally 10 times better than other Switch games? It really comes down to the money that they're willing to spend. That's really all it is. They're willing to spend the money on the developers that are like the good Nintendo developers. The people who make sure that it actually runs perfectly on the hardware. The good developers, you know, they don't work for cheap and they don't change teams very often, so you can't even get them, you know, and they work on games like Breath of the Wild. One part, because you gotta imagine, if you're a video game developer, that means you probably know a lot about video games and you spend a lot of time thinking about video games. So if you're gonna be working on something, what would you want to work on? You want to work on Zelda, of course. You know, it's the best game, and you want to do the best job you can possibly do because it's, you know, it's a game that has a great reputation, and yeah, it's just like they got everything going for them. But it all comes down to the money. If you want to recruit the best talent, you got to be able to pay them the best price. Money, money, money. Oh, there we go. That's the end of the storm. Why does it always come down to money? Blast. Got some teddy bears here. It's so hard to cover the entire map. I mean, it really is. I always feel like I'm missing something. Like there's a way to probably go like back and forth and get everything. But I always feel like I just kind of go willy-nilly. I don't really have like a plan. I mean, I guess I can just go and get satchels and things, because... Oh, here we go. Little shaky tree. This could be Heracross or Cherim. Shiny Heracross. That's the thing I'm kind of on the hunt for when I come over here. There's a few wild Pokemon that I would totally take. Shiny Heracross. Shiny Cherim. Shiny Yanmega. Just a few. Shout out to Blazing Blazikins. Got him. Nice. There's just so many little pathways you can go. So many different ways you can go. You might not even check like certain areas. Like, I always forget to come over here and check Gudra. Come on. I can't believe I got a second backstrike. Yes. Oh dear. Blowy, windy storm. Not what I wanted. That's cool. Lazy method. Shalfa Licky. What makes it so lazy? Is it the soft reset after the MMO? Yeah. That one's pretty lazy, but hey, I like it. It works. I haven't actually done that one because I'm too lazy to actually set it up. I would do it on Torterra though in a heartbeat. Hey, shout out to Shiny Red. Dang, this snowstorm. Okay, there we go. Finally ended. Shiny Floatzel took just one reset. Nice, you got lucky. Oh, we just got a space-time distortion. Nice. That's what we're really here to do. Oh, just let me please get a shiny from the distortion. So all this stuff over here will get reset, like that Steelix, it'll be a new Steelix afterwards. If I wanted to catch 2 Steelix, I totally could. It's not technically a bad idea. Ezra, it's good that you got a good stockpile of videos. Right now I don't have any stockpile of videos, and like I don't have anything to edit or upload, so my channel's just really got nothing going on right now. I feel bad about it. Because, you know, there for a while I was getting daily uploads again, and that was really hard. Do I ever check Alpha Crobat? The one inside the cave? Nah, you can't check that one while you're distortion hunting. Because if you go in and out of the cave, it ruins your distortion timer. So no, I don't ever check it. Okay, here it goes. Oh, nice. Alpha Shieldon. What? That's awesome. Okay, where's the third rare spawn? We got one here. Oh, there it is. Yo, Milk Tea! Welcome to the mini member squad. Thank you. Hey, Milk Tea, big thank you. I know, I like milk tea too. I'm a fan. Earl Grey especially, yes. Earl Grey is like the perfect tea. That and English breakfast. It's like they just knew exactly what tea was supposed to do and they did it perfectly. This is a hack that I use. You guys notice how the spawns are all spawning directly in front of me and they won't attack me? Do you guys see this? Spawns are just going to keep on spawning directly in front of me. If you stand on top of this rock right here, they will attack you sometimes, maybe a little bit. Not that big of a deal though. Sometimes they will, it's true. For the most part, they won't though. Okay, sometimes they will. Okay, there they go. Now, all the Pokemon in and around the distortion will respawn, so you do have a decent chance to get some shiny stuff if you go and just look around the distortion at stuff that might have respawned. Yeah, the moon ball is nice, and it's not going to change from what I can tell, so at least you'll get to enjoy a ball that you like for a while. Dude, I'm getting barely any shaky trees at all. There we go. 184 Ultra Balls. Nice. Okay, that was good because I was running out of Ultra Balls a little bit. Ooh, shiny Rotom would be nice. Hey, shout out to Greninja. Can't believe I actually pulled that off. I'm all, just because you sent the pic doesn't mean anybody looked at it. Personally, I wish I would have never seen a picture of Azur's face. No, I'm serious. Because it made me realize how devilishly handsome I'll never be. I've been watching a lot of comedy programs. Well, not a lot, but a few. So my comedic timing is just a little bit better than usual. Ah, you see what I did there? I made it funny. Oh, got him right in the eye. Hey, you know, Azure, homeless Jim Morrison is a trendy look in the United States. So it's really a great compliment, but I can see how you dapper Brits would never take that as a compliment. Such a dapper chap you are. Dude, no shaking trees over here again. This is like the spot where you want to get shaking trees. Whoa, he knocked me out. All these trees here can be Cherubi and Cherim. Definitely not a shiny one there. I'm getting nothing for shaky trees. Are you guys seeing this? I'm getting robbed on shaky trees so bad. And I don't even know why. It's not fair. I want to get shiny Sudowoodo in this spot so bad. I've tried so many times. And I always run through here and catch it. And it's like... I never get the shiny. And there's 3 Sudowoodos that spawn. There's always 3. No shiny. Oh, I got a distortion. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How long ago was it? Not that long ago? Dude, that's the risk of reading chat, I swear. I do like this spot for distortions. I like getting the extra Gudra. I definitely like getting the extra Gudra. It's a decent spot in general just to have the outbreak because it's on this big platform. I don't believe I have a shiny Gudra, but I'm not sure. I feel like I did get one actually. Because somehow I know what it looks like. They need to do shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Unite. Well, I thought you did like Sword and Shield. I like it more as the years go by. It's grown on me. Now that I see all the variety of things they can do wrong, then it kind of makes me like Sword and Shield a little bit better because there's some things they did right, like the Dynamax Adventures. Yeah, I play Unite, Blazing Blazikins. Oh, dude, if you're a huge Unite dude who plays every day, like, there's a potential we could maybe play together. I'm like, I'm a very good player, but I stay very focused on scoring goals and going to the objectives. So like Rayquaza and what do you call it? Regieleki, Regirock, Registeel, all the objectives on the map. I'm very focused on going to those. And I also score a lot. Some people play the game, they don't score at all. That really annoys me. You know, they'll have 0 score at the end. And they're like, but look how many kills I got. And I'm like, yeah, but you didn't score any goals and we lost, you know? So, like, score some goals, you know? There's some games where it doesn't matter as much, where it's more focused on the Rayquaza. But there's some games where it really does matter. If you don't score 10 points, you lose, you know, by that amount. I've seen it happen too many times. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I play Defender as Mamoswine. That's what I play a lot of time. Whoa! Nice! Totally random and unwanted Decidueye. Let's go. That's a rare spawn if I ever saw one. Still no shiny fossil. I know Zacian, exactly. This guy got on my stream and played with Zacian and he refused to score. I don't even want to tell the story because it was so annoying. I literally was standing at the goal scoring and he's on my lane and I'm begging him, please score, you have points, please score. And he's like, no, Zacian doesn't score. And I'm like, okay, but what's the point of having all these boosted power-ups if we already knocked out the entire enemy team and you're not going to be in any more fights? You don't need any boosted power-ups, and you could always get more boosted power-ups. It's not like it's hard to get, you know, Eos energy stockpiled. You can always go get more, especially if you're playing center. You know you're gonna get more. And like, he just could not fathom that he should score goal. Well, anyway, he's holding 10 points. I'm like, please score the 10 points that you're holding. He refuses to score them. And then we lost by 10 points. And then at the end, he's like, Zacian's not supposed to score. And I'm like, bro, we lost by 10 points and I begged you to score 10 points. Like, it's as plain and simple as it could possibly be. And like, still, even after that, even after I begged him to score those 10 points and we literally lost by 10 points, he still couldn't understand, like, why he should score. You know? Amal, I never roasted you. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Amal just like assumes he's being roasted. Okay, where is the third? Hang on, this is weirding me out. Where is the third? I can't see anything. Where's the third rare spawn? Oh, there it is. This spot is weird. Amal likes being roasted so bad, he's just remembering times he got roasted. But anyway, yeah, I play Pokemon Unite. I play Mamoswine. Most of the time I play Mamoswine because I just find that like you pretty much always need a defender on your team. And like people don't generally gravitate towards the defenders. They always want to be attacker or speedster. So I pretty much like default to Mamoswine, and then if somebody else plays defender, or if somebody else plays support and there's enough defense and support, then I'll play, sometimes I'll play Speedster, which is Zero Aura. I play pretty good Zero Aura, but Zero Aura is like a glass cannon a little bit. He doesn't have enough health to really stand up in battle. Sometimes you get knocked out too many times and it's annoying. And then I'll also play Garchomp. I've been playing Garchomp recently too, getting back into Garchomp. So yeah, Garchomp, Zero Aura, Mamoswine. That's my cycle. And then the other thing is I'd like to learn how to play a supporter. I'd really like to learn how to play a supporter. You play Urshifu. I don't know anything about the meta. I never play standard. I only play ranked. I literally have no idea what the meta is. Couldn't even tell you. But I do pretty well. To me, it's important to learn how to play a character extremely well. So I'll only play that character like over and over and over and over and over again, game after game. And I swear I'm still picking up new little tips and tricks, you know, with the characters that I play. New little efficiencies that I find. Finally, I got a shaky tree. Been waiting for ages on a shaky tree. And no shiny. Yeah, I never play standard. I just don't see the point in playing standard. Zacian, Urshifu, Comfy. It makes sense. Well, one thing you gotta remember is whenever they release a new playable character, it's always broken, and then a short time after it, they'll nerf it. So the meta is always going to include whatever is the newest character until they nerf it. And even after they nerf it, it'll still be pretty relevant, you know, meta relevant. But yeah, Comfy is one of the newest ones, so Comfy is like broken, although they did nerf Comfy finally. But it's still just like the concept of Comfy. You think you're in a 1v1 because you're up against an enemy that has Comfy, but you're not in a 1v1, you're in a 2v1. And you're gonna lose. So anytime you go against somebody with Comfy, you gotta remember it's a 2v1. You gotta, you know, wait for your backup to come and back you up. Or just don't even engage because, you know, It's a 2v1. You'll lose. Cheerby. Yeah, Gudra I think is very meta because it's just so hard to get rid of. You cannot get it off the map sometimes. And honestly, the same thing is true with Sizor. I've seen Sizor where you just cannot get rid of it. I don't know if it's because they had certain emblems on or what, but like I've seen Sizor where you just cannot get rid of it. And I mean, that's what you want as your playable character, but it's not what you want to have to go up against, that's for sure. We got Blustery Wind, so we're gonna have to engage in a battle and wait it out. That's alright though, this happens. You guys, I scheduled my stream and I went downstairs to get some water, and then I don't know what I started working on one thing, and then I started working on something else, and then I started working on something else, and then before you knew it I was like, oh my goodness, I forgot I scheduled that stream. I was gonna stream. So it's kind of funny. I was just like finding little projects here and there. Yeah, if the enemy is 2 levels lower, I mean, if the enemy's 2 levels lower, you're pretty much already gonna win, you know, as long as you stay steady. But I mean, most of the time you're gonna be about the same level as the people who are on your lane, unless you're like really whooping up on them pretty good. But I mean, I don't even look at all that stuff. I just look at, am I in a 2v1? Yes, I'm in a 2v1. Okay, I need to get out of this 2v1. They're about to wreck me. You know, or I guess I should say 1v2. You know, am I in a 1v2? Yes. Okay, get out of the 1v2. Another thing I never do is fight inside their base. I see people do this all the time. They fight inside the enemy base. And it's like, dude, just do anything you can do to get out of their base so they stop healing while you fight. But, you know, people, they just do what they do. Dude, one thing I hate is when somebody's playing Comfy and they won't get off of the person when they're fully healed and go heal somebody else. And, like, they just sit there and ride that person. And it's like, dude, there's other people in the battle you could be healing right now, and you're just sitting there getting a free ride around the map. And like, I'm in the same battle, like right next to Comfy, and they just don't even care that I'm losing all my health and getting knocked out. And then, you know, they just stay on that one person the whole time. I'm like, dude, please be more strategic and think a little bit harder. Like, there's more than one person you could heal. Yeah, Urshifu more reliable. I still, like, there's a couple new characters I haven't played and I can't figure out exactly what they do. Like, Urshifu, I know there's something going on where it has to, like, combo hits or something like that. It almost seems like how Gengar works, where if you keep on getting consecutive hits, you keep on, like, stacking your bonus or whatever. And, like, I've seen something like that when I mess with Urshifu, like, against it. But I still haven't figured out, like, one thing I like to do is actually go and read a character's moves and read what their moves do and memorize what their moves do and even play that character so that I know what their moves do. So when I'm up against them, I'm better prepared. I used to do that when new playable characters would come out. I would do a live stream and I would play them like the whole night long, just so that, you know, I could get used to them. And it's actually a really great way to go, because then you're really prepared, you know, to face off against those characters too. It's just like a smart thing to do in general. Because, like, a major part of the game that I think people miss is just, like, watching the enemy and knowing when they've used up their strong moves, you know, their R trigger, you know, moves. And like once you've seen that they've used up their moves, I do this all the time. I have Score Shield. I rely heavily on Score Shield because it wastes time. So sometimes like I've used my moves, my charge moves are gone. Oops. I use my moves, my charge moves are gone. So if I try to score, if I'm in the enemy base and I try to score, I'll get Score Shield, which is equivalent to a percentage of my full health. So I can just stand there and have shield, you know, instantly, as long as I use it strategically. And then if I actually get a chance to score too, that's good because there's the score animation. So then I'm basically just using up time until my moves recharge. So I'll run the Score Shield and you know, score while I'm in the middle of battle just to use up the timer. But then what I do before I hit my Score Shield, I'll actually watch the enemy and I'll see, like, especially in Espeon. Espeon is like the worst because they do so much damage with that one move. So I'll watch them until after they use that move. And after they use that move, I know that they're not going to hit me with anything strong enough that can break my Score Shield. So then I'll try to score after that because they won't be able to break my shield anymore. So that actually works pretty well for me, pretty consistently. And I'll get a score in like while I'm, you know, in the middle of a battle. And it helps me get off a couple of extra moves. A couple of extra charge moves. But yeah, stuff like that. Little plays like that. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you learn just from playing hundreds and hundreds of matches. I have so many matches, it's ridiculous. It's crazy how many matches I played. And if my win ratio is not good, then I started off playing Garchomp as my main, and I didn't know how to play at all because the game was brand new, and I never played a MOBA before. But, you know, I slowly learned how to play, but I didn't like Garchomp, so I went to Zero Aura, and then I really liked Zero Aura. But I noticed I was losing a lot of games. Like, my win ratio was not good. And I was like, I'm going to play a defender. I think if I play a defender, I'll win more games because there's not enough defenders. You know, once I learned more about the game, I learned how team composition works. And I realized that most of the time I'm playing, there's not a defender or a supporter on my team, which is like, you may as well not even play the match. You're just going to lose. But yeah, that was kind of my progression. I didn't know what I was doing whatsoever. And Zero Aura is really good. I'm glad I learned Zero Aura. The reason I chose Zero Aura was because I noticed that Zero Aura was able to steal bosses. And I would always be getting the boss stolen away from me by Zero Aura using Discharge. And at the time, that was like one of the best combos in the game, was Discharge to steal bosses. So anyway, I was like, well, I want to steal bosses, so I'm going to play Zero Aura. And I got pretty good at that, but then I realized I need to play a defender. That'll be the most strategic play, because everybody wants to play attacker, so you got to counterbalance it. Yeah, Garchomp was so bad in the early history. See, that's what I didn't realize, too. You know, hindsight is 20/20. Like, once they actually buffed Garchomp, it made me realize, like, what Garchomp is actually supposed to do is hit massive critical damage. And you need the Razor Claw, and you're basically just like praying that you get a critical and like attack as fast as possible. And you know, the more attacks go off, the more statistically likely that you are to get a critical. And he really relies on that crazy critical damage to just tear enemies down. So like Garchomp versus a defender, oh my god, I'll tear through a defender so fast. And it's really nice because there's not many Pokemon that can actually do that. But it has to be utilized correctly. Garchomp is kind of like a glass cannon. Even though it's an all-arounder, you'd think it has pretty decent health, but it really doesn't. It's an all-arounder, not like Urshifu or like Scizor, you know, where they're like a true all-arounder with like pretty good stats in every area. But Garchomp doesn't have the good, like, defense. It's really about putting out damage, especially with the rough skin. It's all about putting out damage. But you gotta know that, you know? And I was playing Garchomp when the game first came out, not knowing that at all. And then, you know, not really knowing what to do with Garchomp, but realizing, hey, Garchomp is pretty good at taking bosses, so maybe I'll just take bosses. I'm able to take bosses all by myself, basically. You know, the objectives on the map. But yeah. That's what I was doing before this stream. I was playing some ranked like I always do. But it was making me mad because the people who get on during the weekends are so bad sometimes. It's like annoying how bad they are. Like, they can just be so bad. And it's funny how the people who are the most vocal and whine the whole time, like the toxic thankers, the people who just say thanks after everything bad that happens to them, so toxic. I call them the toxic thankers because it just is so consistent right now. There's so many people. But yeah, it's like the toxic thankers who are always the worst players. It's like, how is it that you think everybody else is the worst and you want to make everybody else feel bad, but actually you're like the worst player? And it's like consistent. It's like every single time, you know? I can play with you guys live. I'm just not going to put you on the microphone, that's for sure. But we can play. But yeah, Blazing Blazikins, if you want to friend up and you know, if you see me online, you can add me. Pretty much the only reason I'll be online is because I'm playing ranked matches. Although I do, you know, I use my energy for the emblems and things like that. Oh, space-time distortion, let's go. Perfect timing too, because I was just about to get bored. Shiny Rotom really would be nice. Amal, didn't both you and I get the shiny Rhyperior after a space-time distortion in this location? I know you did, but didn't I get it too? It's funny, the random stuff I remember. Yeah, we both did, right? I swore I could have that memory. Yeah, that was funny. I love that shiny Cresselia so much. It's got that beautiful purple color. It's just like so many good things about it. Shiny Rhyperior evolution. It's possible I never uploaded it. There's a way to know. It's possible somebody never timestamped it, and then I was never able to find it. Oh, it was a Rhydon Mall. It was a Rhydon. I found the Rhydon after. It was a Rhydon Mall. That's what it was. And then I evolved it to Rhyperior. If you watch that Rhyperior video, it's a space-time distortion. Not quite. Not quite. It's funny how you can have like totally false memories of things that didn't actually happen. Actually, PBS did a whole thing about it. Close, though. Close. I just really want to get this, this shiny fossil. You know, once we get one, it's just a matter of time till we got them all. But right now, we have none. I forget how the shinies work in this game again. Remind me, you guys. If a shiny's on the screen, I can save it and it'll still be there if I reset the game, right? Not in space-time distortion, obviously. I know that. But I mean just in general. I'm just trying to remember in general. There it is. I was like, it should be here somewhere. Rowlet again. I've gotten Rowlet, Decidueye, and whatever the middle one is. Like, basically all day. Ah, not again. Dartrix. Rowlet, Decidueye, and Dartrix are just like trolling me. There's usually just a couple of items up here. And it's worth it to actually check. Whoa. Why does that Alpha Eevee look insane? Look at the eyes. I know, another Alpha Eevee. Crazy, right? If only it was shiny. If only. I gotta catch it. Just because it's worth a Grit Rock. I like how you can just run in this game and you don't have to be all like, can I run? Do I have enough speed to run? It's like, no, I'll just run. Jolteon and Sylveon back to back too. Wow, it's so adorable. I can't even handle it. Please don't hurt me. It's so adorable. I can't even handle it. It's like twice the adorableness. Look, it really is a two-headed dog. Oh dear. Come on, why you gotta be like that? Whoa. Who's got a ghost type move for me? Always throw the Gigaton ball at the alphas. It just seems to have the best catch rate. I mean, it has the best catch rate of all the balls. But it really does seem to work best on the alphas from what I've seen. Oh, alpha, nice. Oh, finally, a shaky tree. I'm telling you, I'm getting robbed on shaky trees today. And I need a startled Wormadam to jump out. Like, desperately need it. I also refuse to look at Discord for a significant portion of my day. Although I do check if there's messages. If there's messages in the member chat, I do check them. I'll take a jumping ore. There was shiny Koraidon and Miraidon codes? No, there wasn't. He's trolling me. I was like, wait, I would miss something like that. You got me. He got me. Finally, a shaky tree. Just anything, please. There's no PP up in this game, huh? I forget what these guys are weak against. Nothing I have, apparently. This thing is asleep. I'm gonna catch it. Easy. Still no shiny Burmy. Oh, I thought Gollum would be here for sure. Oh, yeah, finally a shaky tree. Cherrim! I didn't know that would be in there. They should have done sparkly trees. Trees that are all sparkly, just like the rocks and the ore. He told them all, stop crying. Finally, a shaky tree in this area. That means it's a cherrim or a cherubi. Shiny red. Come on, shiny Heracross. Oh, another chance for shiny Heracross? Oh, I really hope they do Heracross in Pokemon Unite. God, blasted thunderstorm. Blasted thunderstorm. Gonna have to wait for it. All right, how we doing out there, everybody? I'm waiting on this thunderstorm to pass. The struggle is real because these space-time distortions ain't gonna spawn themselves. The struggle is real. Playing Violet Hockey Spaz, nice. Need a few more evolves to get the shiny charm. There you go. Well, just let us know if there's anything we can help with. There's probably somebody online playing that could help out, you know. Boy, they got me stuck waiting on this one, don't they? There we go. not shiny. I swear I'll never get the shiny Gudra. No matter how many times I check it. Where is the next distortion? Oh my god, I'm so lucky. I'm the luckiest. Alright, now please just let this distortion start like immediately. I don't want to wait a single second for it. Dang! Shout out to Jose. Looking for a shiny Arceus, an alpha Rowlet, or a shiny Dialga, or alpha shiny Ninetales. Oh, Alpha Rampardos? What? Why am I getting so lucky today? This is crazy. You guys, Alpha Rampardos, like, I'm getting so lucky today, except not anything that I actually, like, need or want. I just want the shiny. Ah, Dartrix. I don't want you, Dartrix. My guy spawned inside a rock? Hopefully that Eevee wasn't shiny inside the rock. That was weird. Oh dear. Another Jolteon. Well, it looks like that's it. Alright, you guys, I'm going to save it and wrap it up there. That was a real good stream. Got a lot of really good shiny checks. And that's where we'll call it a day. I'm going to go eat some dinner. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll catch you on the next one. Time to save my adventure. Alright. See you. Peace, you guys.